So today it's all about stripping. I'm going to be taking that condom off my banana and, like I do every single year, expose my banana to the rest of the world. I have been fingering it a little bit, so I know it has grown. Well, one of them has. It could quite easily be that some others have turned into mush. Well, let's have a look. So just to remind everybody, this is how wonderful this abomination really has looked over the past few months. So I know that this one here, you can see how it has grown. And let's have a look what's happening with the big one. Usually I would wait until after Eisheilige, which is actually this weekend, but it's been so warm recently that I'm thinking, it's probably going to do them more damage than good if I continue to have them wrapped. And if we have the odd night of frost, fuck it, they'll survive. It's not going to go down to like -10 or anything like this. We might have the odd, ground frost, just slight. So they should be just fine. And let's have a look how they've been doing. But you still never know what to expect once you actually take the wrapping off. So without further ado, let's do it. Glove up. And I'm trying to contain my excitement. God. Anyway, start with a small one. Look at that. So this is how it looks from this perspective. Let's just have a look how the rest looks. Not bad, huh? So this is how they look close up. And the stems are nice, they're firm. And no, they survived yet another winter. So these are hardy bananas, well, they're Musa Basjoos. And hardy means that the root ball is hardy. The top part here is not. If I wouldn't have wrapped them, the top would have died. Also, if you can't be arsed wrapping them, what you can do, you can just cut them down, cover them with some leaves and some twigs and shit like that, and they're going to be just fine because the root ball can survive in minus temperatures for quite some time. Personally, I prefer to wrap them. It is a pain in the ass, absolutely, but then you start the season with already, a banana there. So let's have a look how this one did. This is really exciting. Oh, gloves. Gloved up and loved up. So let's have a look. Honestly, I must have been drunk when I put that thing on. At least now I know where all the slugs and snails are hiding out. In those bloody tarpaulin thing, there's like a million. Not a million, but there is loads in there. Most of them survived. My reusable cable ties. And now I'll keep on going on about them, but these are the reusable cable ties. So you put them in, as you usually do, on plants or bedposts. And then all you have to do is just press this thing down, and then they come back out again. They're brilliant. I better glove up because you never know what's jumping out of there. Ta-da! So, yeah, that's a goner. So, but let's take a closer look. The one I just pulled off, that came from here, so that kind of looks like something you would see on The Walking Dead on someone's head. And then you have this one here. This one is, I'm not sure. Oh, it's still green. So all I'm going to do with this one, I'm just going to cut it round about there. Boy, they look a bit sad right now, but it's a success. I mean, look at that. Even the little pup that came up last year survived. I didn't think it would because there was a big ass bag on it, but clearly this one doesn't mind having something sitting on it for months. So, and this is what I filled the bags with, just leaves from the garden. So what I usually do, take all the leaves out of the bags, put them on the ground and then mow over it and then use that as mulch. But frankly today, I can't be asked doing it because I had a really busy week and I just want to chill, but I had to do this. And so let's finish that job and leave this for another day. So now that the banana's out of purgatory, it really is essential to feed them because you want to have strong bananas and big bananas. So I'm just putting this all-purpose feed on it and it will do the job well. Oh look, it's blue as well. But no, it's not made by Pfizer. And as we know, blue works well. So Literally, I mean, don't overfeed them, even though they are greedy plants. A little bit here, a little bit there. You want some? Sure. And now give them a really good drink. So what I'm gonna do right now is just clean up a little bit, and then that's me, because I really can't be asked doing anything else today. But great result. Really happy with the way they turned out again this year. Let's have a look how they look in the next few weeks, and that's me. And I shall talk to you guys later. Bye.